I'm Karen Barrett. I'm a Director of Education Programs and Innovation Strategies at the Australian Financial Markets Association, otherwise known as AFMA. AFMA has a e-portfolio that it's been using for about 3 years now. We use it as an assessment instrument for individuals undertaking our Diploma of Financial Markets. I guess firstly we've received a lot of feedback from students who are the primary stakeholders really, that the system is quite clunky and and it's not very intuitive to use. Both as an industry association and a registered training organisation, AFMA has a very strong commitment to continuous improvement, and we're forever looking at our services to members. We know that we can have a more streamlined skills assessment, which the form of which better fits what our students are actually doing and will be more intuitive for them to use. The immediate cost has of course been the hiring of an e-learning consultant to assist us in the design and building of the Moodle space so that it meets our needs, and the design of the actual assessments and the costs with the Moodle itself. Yes, there were certain things that were very, very important to us. One of them is that it should be streamlined, easy to use, logical structure, and that it would allow students to post different kinds of evidence. That was important too, and that the ongoing running costs would be moderate. I guess the difficult thing for us is going to be working out which students fall into which category and having a different communication strategy for each of them. With some, if they haven't started their e-portfolio proper yet, we will probably ask them to hold off until we've moved to the Moodle. And with other students, I can imagine we'll encourage them to complete the e-portfolio fairly pronto. This time, I think because our students and stakeholders are now accustomed to the idea of a proper skills assessment, there'll be the usual discomfort when any change is suggested. Well, we wanted a web-based tool. We didn't want something which required our students to download software onto their system. We will have a debrief or wrap-up meeting at the end of the process and evaluate what went well, what didn't go well, what was achieved. There's one main thing, and that is to really not to take for granted that you think you know what your stakeholders, your students are experiencing or doing with the e-portfolio, but to really actively go out there and do some research and find out what they're thinking and feeling.